All right. Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, good
There
afternoon.
we are. Good afternoon. Okay. Ahora sí. I'm so sorry. All right, that you guys were waiting. I was having so many issues. First with the computer to turn it on, and then with Zoom, it was crashing. So I'm sorry. Here we are. Okay. How are you guys? How is your day going?
Great. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Really good. Really good. It was great. It was great too. Okay. How is your Black Friday going? Are you buying anything? No. Nothing.
Thanks God, no.
Okay. All right. You are going to save some money. Okay. So I went out early today in the morning. I had to go out and do some things. And I noticed traffic was terrible. So I imagine right now, everybody's buying things. Okay. Well, first of all, let me introduce myself. All right. I'm going to write my name here. So my name is Stanley. All right. My name is Stanley. You can call me Stan. Okay. I imagine that your teacher told you, she cannot be here today. So I'm going to be just, covering for her only today. Okay. So it really is a pleasure to meet you guys. It's great to be here. I hope we can learn new things today, even if it's only just one day. But please know that, you can feel comfortable with me. You can ask as many questions as you want. Whatever you need, I'm going to be, more than happy to help you. All right. Very good. Let's see. So, before we begin, okay, Kenya, no problem. I understand. Thank you for letting me know. And that's exactly what I was gonna say. Before we begin, I see many people with their cameras turned off. Could you please turn them on? I would like to know you. There you are. Thank you, Christabel. Thank you, Joanna. Okay. And the rest. Can I see you? Can I see your beautiful faces? Okay. So I understand you guys are in the intermediate level. What is the name of this level? What is this level?
Intermediate B.
Intermediate B. Okay, there you go. So nice. Congratulations. So your English must be really good. Yes or yes? And some of you are like, all right, yes, of course.
Kinda.
Okay, very good. So I understand the information that I have is that you guys are studying Unit 10, right? Intermediate B, Unit 10. Am I correct? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so look, your teacher already prepared, some material for you. So don't think that your teacher just abandoned you. No, she prepared something, and I'm gonna be here just to, develop it, right? But before we start, I would like to know you just a little, all right? So we're gonna do a little activity really quickly, all right? It's gonna take just a couple of minutes, and we're going to learn a little about, everyone. Because you guys are classmates, you spend a lot of time together, but I can assure you there are many things that you don't know about your classmates, okay? So we're going to learn a little. We're going to play a little game. Do you like games? Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Carla is like, I don't know, I'm a little nervous to say yes. All right, so yes, don't worry, it's easy. The name of the game is 2 truths, 1 lie. Okay, 2 truths, 1 lie. What is the name of the game?
2 truths, 1
Two
lie.
truths, one lie.
Okay, as simple as that. So how does it work? Very simple. I'm going to say 3 things about myself, all right? 3 random facts, whatever you want. 3 things about ourselves, and only 2 of them are true, and 1 of them is a lie. So we are going to try and guess which one is the lie, okay? But, you know, make it difficult, all right? No me salgan con que, oh, I am millionaire and I live in Europe. No, I mean, no, right? But give me something believable, okay? So let's see. I will begin. I told you, my name is Stanley, and 3 things about me. Number one is that I love. I am a huge fan of horror movies, okay? Horror movies are my favorite. Yes, that's number 1. Number 2 is that I actually speak Italian pretty well. Not as fluent as English, but, you know, I can speak Italian. So, you know, speak 3 languages. So that's number 2. And number 3 is that I have 2 brothers and 1 sister, okay? So we are 4 people in total. So those are 3 things about myself. Which one do you think that is a lie? Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Number 2.
Number
That
2.
you can speak
Number 3.
Italian.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3. Why do you think number 3? Well, first of all, Henry, you don't think I can speak Italian? Why not? Okay. All right. He's like, no, you don't look like that. You don't speak Italian. Okay. And why do you think number 3 is a lie?
I don't know, because I think you look like an only child.
Okay. I look like an only child. Why? I look spoiled. Is that what you mean?
And no, oh, okay, but 1 brother,
Yes.
not more than 1.
Okay. So one person thinks I it's not possible for me to speak Italian, and another person thinks I look spoiled. All right, cool. All right, nice. So final answer, what do you say? Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, in the rest, I have only heard like 4 people giving opinions. I want to hear the rest. Everybody participate. Come on, final answer. 3, 2, 1, tell me. Don't be shy, speak.
For me, it's number 1.
For you, it's number 1. You don't think I like horror movies.
Number 1.
All right. Okay, good. So let me tell you. Actually, number 1 is 100% true. I love horror movies. I'm a big fan of, you know, horror cinema. It's my favorite. So yes, I like that. Number 3, it's also true. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. 1 older brother and the other 2 are younger than me, right? So I'm the second one. And number 2 is actually a lie. I don't speak Italian. I would like to, maybe in the future, right? But I don't speak Italian. I do speak French though. So yes, I speak another language. Don't think I can't. All right. So that's a little about me. Okay. Now what about you? Anyone? Any volunteers? 3, 2, 1. Be creative, make it difficult. No one, no volunteers. Okay, I will select. Let's go with Carlos Ivan. You look like you have some good ideas now.
No, it's my mom telling me. She told me answer the question.
Okay.
So okay. 1, I like Mm, I like reggaeton music. Number two, I like eat. I love eat fish.
I love
The
eating
seafood.
fish.
Yeah, I love eating seafood. I love it.
Uh-huh.
And number three, mm, 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 I am very shy.
Okay, so number one, you like reggaeton. Number two, you love seafood, and number three, you are very shy. Guys,
Yeah.
you know Carlos, he's your classmate. Which one do you think is a lie?
Number one.
Number one.
Two.
Number two.
Number
Yes,
two.
Number two.
Okay,
Number two.
the majority say number two is a lie. Tell us, Carlos.
Actually, number one is a lie.
Number one is a lie. You don't like reggaeton.
No.
Why not?
I don't like. I like rock music. I prefer rock music, metal music.
Ah, okay, all right. So no reggaeton, no Bad Bunny.
No. Well, actually, I like a little bit, to be honest, but I am not in that way, to hear every day that kind of music.
Do you dance reggaeton when you go to parties?
And I only move my shoulder.
Okay, all right. Nice. Okay, thank you, Carlos. Nice to meet you, sir. Can you
Thank
please
you.
select the next person?
I will select Yvette.
All right. Yvette, what can you tell us?
Okay, the first one is I really love chocolate. The second one is I'm a good dancer. And the number three is I have two pets.
All right, so you said you really love chocolate. Number two was
I am a good dancer.
a good dancer, and you said two pets?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, very good. Which one do you think is a lie about Yvette? Number two.
Number
two.
one.
One.
Number one.
Number three.
One.
Number
Number
three.
three.
Okay, everybody has different ideas. Do you think Yvette loves chocolate? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think Yvette is a good dancer?
Yes.
Probably she is. Mhm.
And Carla is like, nah.
No, because in the last presentation she said she wished to dance. I
Ah,
remember.
she paid attention.
Kind of.
You see? Okay. And do you think she has two pets? I think so. I can look at your face, Yvette, and you look like someone who likes animals. So I think it's possible you have two pets. All right. So tell us, Yvette.
Okay, number one, it's true. I really love chocolate, but I'm not a good dancer, and I have three pets. No, two.
Okay, so both of them were a lie. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. So yes, you do give me those vibes that you really like animals, and that's great. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. Nice. Yvette, can you select someone else?
Let me see. Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. Go ahead, Rodrigo.
Okay, number one, I love disco music. For example, Bee Gees, Michael Jackson. And number two, I love coffee. And number three, I don't have pets, any pets.
Okay. All right. What do you think, guys? Which one is a lie?
Number one.
Number 3.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number
For
two.
me.
Number 3.
Number 2.
I don't know why. Maybe I am completely wrong, but I'm gonna say number 2. I'm pretty sure it's number 2. Tell us, Rodrigo.
Okay, number 1 is true. I love this music. Number 2 is a lie. I don't like coffee. And number 3 is true. I don't have any pets.
Okay. I don't know why, but for me it was super clear. Just listening to you, I think you're not a very good liar, sir, because it was very clear for me. Okay, but that's good because you're honest. All right, Rodrigo, select another person.
Marta?
Marta. Okay, Marta, tell us.
Hi. Okay. I'm 36 years old. Number 2, I have never eaten frog legs.
Frog
And
leg.
number 3, I love reading books.
So you said number 1, you're 36 years old.
Yes.
You have never eaten frog legs, and you said you love
I love reading books.
reading books. Okay, what do you think, guys?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1 is a lie. You don't think she's 36? All right.
Yesterday said that she tried frog leg.
Ah, so you guys are paying attention. All right. Okay. All right. And what about reading? You think she reads a lot?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
She loves read books.
She loves reading books. All right. Martha, tell us.
Okay, number 1, it's true. I'm 36 years old.
Okay. They thought you were younger. That's why.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes. Okay.
And number 2, it's a lie because I have eaten frog legs. And
Yeah. Because she said I
Yeah.
have never. Like it was negative. All right.
And number 3, it's true because I'm teacher for literature, so for sure I read books and I love them.
Nice. You're a teacher. All right.
Mhm.
Good. I love when I have the opportunity to teach a teacher. That's great. Okay. So nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So you've eaten frog legs.
Yes.
What do they taste like?
They taste like frog legs. It's weird, but yeah, they are. I don't know. They're
Are they
not
good?
chicken and fish. I really like it because
Okay.
the experience of new experience and something not common.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. I would like to try them one day, just as you said, because of the experience. But just looking at them is definitely not something I'm, attracted to. But
With Sasha's barbecue.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Let's do one more person. Do we have any volunteer who wants to give it a try? No? 3, 2, 1. No. Okay, Martha, you can choose.
Okay. Henry.
All right, Henry.
Okay, and number 1 is I am 22 years old.
Mhm.
Number 2 is I love think. And number
You-
3 is
You love what?
think.
Thinking?
No, think.
What is that?
Then I'm going to write sing, like
Oh, singing.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little parenthesis, because I see that a couple of you have made this little mistake. After verbs that express preference, and take notes of this, all right? Like, verbs that express preference, like, for example, like, love, hate, dislike, etc., we're going to use normally verbs with ing, right? Like, for example, I like singing, I love listening to music, I hate eating vegetables, for example, right? Okay, sorry for the interruption, Henry. Tell us one more time, please.
Number one is I love singing.
Uh-huh.
And number two, I am 22 years old. And number three is I'm going to be architect.
Okay. So number one, you love singing. Number two, you're 22. And number three, you're going to be an architect. What do you think, guys?
Easy, number two.
Number two, yes.
Okay, why? How are you so sure?
Because he is 18 years old.
Really? 18?
Yes.
Okay. Henry, is that correct?
Yes, this second is correct.
So you're the baby of the class.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. Very young, very young. Okay. That's nice. So you're gonna be an architect. Good. That's a nice profession, a nice career. Okay, great. So it's great to get to know you guys and to learn a little about you, right? Also now you know a little about your classmates. I know I couldn't hear all of you, right? But you know, throughout the class, we're gonna have more opportunities to continue practicing. Okay, please keep your cameras turned on. I see, again, many people with their cameras turned off. Please keep them on. So, I know that this unit, you guys have been practicing present perfect. Am I correct? Yes?
Yes.
And, okay.
Yes, teacher.
And I want to ask you a question before we start with the new, topic and the new content. Just to make sure you remember, what is present perfect for? What do we express with the present perfect?
Experience.
Experiences in plural, right? Experiences.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Facts.
Facts? Okay. All right. Yeah, perhaps it could be possible. So just don't forget that the present perfect, because it might seem confusing or even ironic. Is the present perfect actually about the present, like, most of the time? Yes or no? No, it might sound a little ironic and a little contradictory, but the present perfect actually doesn't really refer to the present most of the time, right? Most of the time we're talking about things that happened in the past, right? As you said, experiences, right? For example, the difference with the present perfect and the simple past, for example, one of the biggest differences is that the present perfect focuses more on the experience, on the action itself, right? And not on when the action happened, right? So for example, as Martha was saying, oh, I have tried frog legs. Good, that's the experience. She didn't say when, she didn't say in which year, she didn't say how long ago, because honestly, that was not the most relevant thing, right? She was focusing on the experience, but not on when that action happened, okay? So that's basically what the present perfect is, focusing on experiences, focusing on things that we have lived, okay? Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes? So before we start introducing the new content, hey, look, by the way, a little parenthesis. I would like to tell you a little about my, the way I like to conduct my classes. I like to, like apply things as much as possible. Like I'm gonna be asking you questions. We're gonna be doing like small conversations, right? I want you to try and use this content. Another thing is that I am a lot, how can I say this? Like, it's a very common thing of, of mine that I always tell you, okay, here's a little parenthesis about this, you know, so de repente me vas a escuchar that I moved to something a little different, but it's because I want to clarify some things. And then I'll tell you, okay, let's go back to the main issue. So with me, I always tell my students, you need to be taking notes. If you don't take notes, you will forget these little, you know, parentheses that we're making. So you have to take notes, okay? Good. So we're going to practice with the present perfect, and we're going to play a second game, all right? But this game is a very interesting game. Maybe you know it. The name of the game is Never Have I Ever. Have you heard about this game before?
Yes.
Yes. So the name of the game is Never Have I Ever. Wait, never have I ever, all right? Never have I ever. Okay? Never have I ever. So, what is this game about? Do you know about this game? Yes or no?
Yes.
I heard it's a challenge for social media with the fingers.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, I mean, to be completely honest, it's not only, it's actually a drinking game. Let's be honest. Like, you know, originally it's a drinking game. But yes, people in social media play it like that, okay? So, how does it work? It's pretty simple. We're going to play like this. We're going to have everybody put 5 fingers up. Everybody. 5 fingers up, 5 fingers up. Y las personas que no tienen cámara, no se preocupen, igual llevan la cuenta ahí, pero sean honest, aunque no lo veamos. All right, 5 fingers up. So I'm going to say, for example, never have I ever, and I'm going to mention an action. But we're gonna try to play with things that, you know, this game, normally we play it with things that are a little uncomfortable. We want people to actually be honest. So, you know, don't tell me something like, never have I ever eaten pupusas. No, come on, give me something creative, all right? Like, for example, never have I ever, what? Never have I ever been friend-zoned, for example, all right? Yes. So yes, you kind of want people to feel a little uncomfortable, but you gotta be honest, okay? Yes. So I'm going to begin with the first one. And, by the way, ¿para qué son los 5 fingers? Because if you have, you have to put 1 finger down, and then the other one, and then the other one. Obviously, if you get to 0, you're out of the game. Okay? Is it clear? Yeah?
Yes, it is.
And obviously, because these are sentences in present perfect, your verb has to be in
Past
Participle.
past participle. Okay, fingers up, everybody. Pay attention. Be honest, okay? Be honest, be honest, be honest. Are you going to be honest? Yes? All right, good. Let's see, Christian, 5 fingers. All right. Never have I ever kissed someone that was not, you know, in a relationship with me. It was not my boyfriend, it was not my girlfriend, but we kissed. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, I don't believe you. Let me see. No, Christian, Carlos, never. All right, I have to put 1 finger down. I have to, okay. All right, good. Christian, you have never kissed anyone that was not your girlfriend. Okay, all right. Carlos, never. All right. Henry, no. Henry's 18 years old, come on, teacher. Okay, good. All right, let's see. Next, do we have any volunteer who has an idea? Mercedes, no? No. Ideas, come on, give me ideas. I'm gonna send another one. Never have I ever taken, as participle, never have I ever taken money from my parents without their permission. Okay. Yes, okay. Ahora sí, ya veo algunos. All right, good. Taking money without their permission. Okay. I don't think I have, honestly. I haven't. All right. Good. Any other idea? Someone? Be creative. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Be creative. Be creative. I know you can do it. No? Okay, so I'm gonna start selecting some people because you have to speak, not me. How about, let's see, Carla Yesenia, do you have an idea? Come on, be creative. No. Let's see, Roxana, Elizabeth? Come on, guys.
Never have I ever went to the party.
Okay.
How do you say sin permiso?
Without permission.
Without permission to my parents.
From my parents. Okay.
From my parents.
Let's see. Let's do it again. Never have I ever went is in past. The past participle is go, went. Past participle.
Gone.
Gone.
Gone. Okay.
Okay. So never have I ever gone. Continue.
Without.
You forgot.
I don't know. I forgot the question.
Okay. Never have I ever gone.
To the party without
permission.
Permission from my parents.
Okay. Never have I ever gone partying to a party without permission from my parents. Let's see. I have. Yes. So I have 3 left. All right. Oh my God. Marta already has 2. Okay. Very good. All right. Marta, do you have any creative idea for the game?
Never have I ever cheated on an exam.
Oh my God. Okay. Never have I ever cheated on an exam.
Okay. Cheated.
Cheated. Come on, be honest, porque el que me diga que no, you're lying. All right. So I have to.
I have never because my eyes. Yeah,
okay.
it was difficult to me like this. So, never.
Never. You have to be like with the paper like this. Okay. I see. You know, I have a funny story about that, and I always tell my friends because it's really incredible. When I was in high school, I was terrible at math, and I didn't like math at all. So there was this one exam that had 10 questions, 10 exercises, and it was a multiple answer test. But obviously we had to, you know, make the exercises and show the evidence. Guys, for real, I'm being honest, I didn't know anything, nothing, not even one, no clue, nothing. I didn't know anything. And I didn't do anything. And at the last moment, one of my friends passed me a little paper with literally just the answers, like, you know, A, B, B, C, etc. And I said, well, it's this or nothing, right? So I literally just put the letters. I didn't make any exercise, just put the letters. And then when I got the test back, I got a 10 minus 1 point for not showing the exercises. So I ended up having a 9. I was so lucky because I didn't know anything. So that was a crazy experience. So yes, I have cheated on an exam. Okay. Let's see. Anyone else?
Me, teacher.
Go.
I have an example.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Never have I never cried for a man or woman in my life.
Oh my God. Okay. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Never have I ever cried for a boy or a girl. Okay. Yes. Henry, come on. You have 5 fingers? Okay. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, let's say yes, I have one. I have one. One left. Roxana has one. Marta has one. Okay. ¿Nadie se ha salido todavía? No. Okay. Anyone? An idea?
Me, teacher.
Yes, Kenya.
For example, never have I ever talked about another person.
Talked about another person, like gossip. You know what is gossip? No? Gossip is like when you talk about other person, you know, in a bad way and without their knowledge. All right. Yes, like when you go to your friend and you're like, hey, did you know that Kenya did this, and this? And you're like, what? Kenya? Really? Yes. Like that. That's gossiping. Yes? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so let me send it to the chat in case you guys didn't know. Gossip. All right. Chambrear, pues, that's gossip. All right. So, have you ever gossiped about another person?
I'm out.
You're out. Okay. Somebody else is out? Roxana?
Yeah.
You're out. Okay. All right. I don't think I have like gossiped como tal. Probably not. Maybe yes at some point in my life. I don't know. I'm gonna say no because I don't remember. Okay. Anyone? Another idea?
Me?
Okay, Carlos.
Never
Have
never
I ever?
never have I ever sent embarrassing pictures to a boy or a girl.
When you say embarrassing, what do you mean embarrassing?
I don't know. Use your imagination.
Come on. So let's see. Maybe never have I ever sent like pictures like to the wrong person. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
To the
Yes.
wrong person.
Yeah.
Have you
Or
ever,
by accident.
by accident?
Yeah.
No? No? I have a story about that. And you gotta be very careful. Very careful. You know what we're talking about. You gotta be very careful. One day, believe it or not, we were in class, in a class like this one, and this guy sent a private picture of himself, right, to the class chat by accident. And we were during classes, and we were doing something, para agregarle más leña al fuego, como dicen, we were actually using WhatsApp for that particular activity, right? And so he just sent the picture and he deleted it like immediately. And then he texted me, he was like almost crying for what had happened. And I was like, look, you just gotta be careful. I don't know. It was an accident. He was trying to send it to, I don't know who, right? But he made a mistake and he sent it to the chat. So, there was nothing I could do there, right? He deleted it, of course, right? But, gotta be careful. All right. How many fingers do you have? Show me. 2, 1, 1, 1. And Henry has 5. Come on. I don't believe Henry at this point. Okay. Never have I ever. I'm going to give you one. Let's see. Never have I ever been friend zoned. Do you know what is friend zoned? Yes. Carlos, you're out. And he's like, yes. Okay. All right. Christian, have you been friend zoned?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh, Henry, you've been friend zoned. We found one. Okay. Nice. All right. I have been friend zoned when I was younger. All right. So I'm out too. Okay. And the rest? Let's get 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Henry has 4. Okay, let's do one more and see if anyone else goes out. Any volunteer? 3, 2, 1. I have an interesting one. Aprovechando que your teacher is not here. Never have I ever lied to my teacher to, not go to classes, for example. Oh, Christian, okay. All right. And the rest, Mercedes? Yes, no? Okay. So you have never lied to your teacher? No. Don't worry, I won't tell her. Okay, nice. Good, okay. So good job. Let's see, Rosa, how many fingers do you have? 4. Okay, Rosa and Henry have 4 fingers up. And the rest, 1. Okay, let's give an applause for them because they're very innocent. Good, good, good. Okay, there you go. Perfect. So remember, present perfect, we use verbs in
Past
Past
participle.
participle.
past participle. Perfect. So we're going to move on, all right, to another part of the class. This is a different topic, actually. So far, before we continue, are there any questions you guys might have about the present perfect? Is there something that was probably not so clear and you want to clarify it?
Me,
Yes, tell me.
because I couldn't hear about the difference with present simple because you got froze, so I couldn't hear you well.
Oh, okay, yeah. By the way, you know what? I don't know why for some reason today, since very early in the morning, I've been having internet issues for some reason. So if that happens, let me know. So let me see here. I was telling you, right, that even though present perfect and simple past, they both refer to things about the past. The differences is that, in past tense, you can say, I traveled, or I went to Spain. I went to Spain, or I traveled. I think travel is a better word. I traveled to Spain last year, for example. All right. I traveled to Spain last year. All right. With the simple past, you can use expressions like last year because we focus a lot on when the action happened. However, with the present perfect, you can say, I have traveled to Spain. Good. What are you saying here? You're saying you have the experience, but that's the most important thing. We don't care, or it's not relevant when that happened, right? When exactly that happened, that's not relevant. So for example, if you tell me I have traveled to Spain last year, this would be a big mistake, all right? This is not correct because with the present perfect, all right, with present perfect, we don't use specific time expressions like yesterday, last week, last year, 5 years ago, etc. Okay, all these, you know, small details, like, you know, these time expressions, we don't use them. All right, because remember, what are we trying to do here? What we're trying to do is that this, right, the main focus is on the experience. Okay, on the experience itself. All right, not when it happened, all right, but that it happened at some point in our lives, and that's what matters. Okay. De aquí viene lo mismo que when we ask questions, sometimes we say, have you ever, right? Like ever gives me the idea that, you know what, I don't care if it was yesterday, last year, or 10 years ago. It's ever, at some point in your life. Have you ever done this? Have you ever done that? Right? So that's the main difference between sentences in the past tense, simple past, and present perfect. Is that clear?
Thank you.
All right. Is it clear for everybody else?
Yes.
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 Perfect. Are there any other questions you guys might have regarding present perfect? Nope. Okay. So if there are no other questions, we're going to move on to another topic. All right. And it's actually this one. All right. Oh, wait. Can you see? What happened?
Yes.
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 There it is. Okay. What is the topic that we are going to start studying today?
Present perfect continuous.
Present perfect continue.
Present perfect continuous. All right. Or also known as the present perfect progressive. Okay. Continuous or progressive is the same. Let's go with Miss Noelia Gomez. Can you please help me reading these yellow or green letters?
The action continues for a specific amount of time before now or stated recently.
Okay. So what do we express with the present perfect continuous? We're talking about an action, all right, that started in the past, okay, is still happening in the present, and will probably continue happening in the future, and or it started recently. Okay, we have this little example. All right, as you can see in the how do we call this, the timeline, right? The action started at some point in the past. It has been in progress for a certain amount of time, is still happening now, and will probably continue happening in the future. Okay? Do you understand the point here? Yes? So this is a visual representation of this sentence. And I'm gonna ask, cool. I'm gonna ask Elena Marisol to read the example. Michael.
Okay, Michael has been jogging. And he has been jogging for an hour.
There you go. Michael has been jogging. He has been jogging for an hour. Okay? So again, what are we expressing? An action that started at some point in the past, continues in the present, and will probably continue in the future. Okay? The present perfect continuous is also super useful when we want to express, right? Express the duration of an action, right? Like, you know, how long the action has been in progress, right? The duration of an action, or when the action started, all right? So you want to express the duration of an action, how long the action has been happening for, or when the action started to happen. Okay, those are some things that you express with the present perfect progressive. So, of course, I'm gonna give you some examples. Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, were you taking notes? Don't worry, I'm gonna send that on WhatsApp, okay? So you can continue taking notes. Sorry. But I do want to give you some examples, all right? Take a look at this example. Let's say, again, let's imagine a timeline, right? Yes, this is a timeline, right? This is the past, the present, and obviously, you know what? Forget about this. This is the past, this is the present, this is now, and this is the future. So we have an action. We have an action that started over here. It continues all the way here. It's happening now in the present, and it will probably continue in the future. Okay, for example, the action started right here. Here is where the action started. Okay. No sé qué se dice esa flechita, but okay. Here is where the action started. All right. Digamos que esto fue when? Today is November the 26th. Probably this was in, let's say, January 2021. Okay. Digamos que ahí fue cuando esta acción empezó. January 2021. So, what is my example? My example is, I have been saving money. I have been saving money. De eso estoy hablando, saving money. I have been saving money, and then I can continue the sentence in two different ways with two very useful words. Word number one, for, okay, and word number two, how do you pronounce it?
Since.
Since. Okay, this is since. Many people say signs. That's not correct. It's since. Okay, so I have been saving money for, let's say, for 11 months, right? For 11 months, or since January. Since January, okay? For 11 months or since January. So what am I saying? What I am expressing is that the action started here, or the action started, or not started, but lasted, right? Has lasted 11 months. Okay? These are the things that I am expressing with the present perfect continuous. Es uno de los usos más útiles of the present perfect continuous. You express the duration of the action, or you express when the action started. Okay? Keywords for this are the word for and the word since. Those are like key. Those are necessary. For and since. For is the duration. Since is when the action started. Okay? Does it make sense? Okay. So, any questions so far?
No.
No questions. So, let's see. Now that we have this example, let's try to analyze the structure of these sentences. How are we going to make sentences in the present perfect continuous? First of all, we're going to need, as usual, what?
Subject or pronoun.
The subject. First, we're going to use the subject, okay? Subject, okay? After the subject, what do we have after the subject? We have?
Have or has.
Exactly, all right? We have the auxiliaries have or has. When are we going to use has?
Third
Third
person.
person.
Third person.
In the third person, what? That's it?
Third person singular.
Thank you. There you go. Third person singular, ¿ok? Porque si solo me dicen third person, eso incluye they. But they is plural. So we have to clarify. Third person singular. Okay. After have or has, we're going to use a second auxiliary verb. The second auxiliary verb that we're going to use in this case is?
Past
Past
participle.
participle.
No, not exactly the verb in past participle. This is this particular verb.
Been.
Is
Been.
the verb be in the past participle form. But this is never going to change. This is going to be here always. Okay, always, 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 always been. And it's never going to change. Never. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Perfect. However, ahora sí, vamos con el real verb. This is the actual verb. Okay, this is the verb. Este es el verb del que estamos hablando. The one, the most important. All right. So, and in this case, we're going to use the verb with
ing.
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 G.
Okay, correct. Uy. So, plus verb with ing. Okay. And after the verb with ing, we're going to have the
Complement.
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 All right. Obviously, in the complement, we're going to include this, either for or since. Okay. So we have subject, I. In this case, have or has. Como el subject is I, obviously we use have. Then we have the verb been, which is never going to change. I repeat, been. Then we have the verb with ing. All right. And finally, we have the complement. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is, my friends, this is present perfect continuous. Okay. A little recap. Present perfect continuous is a grammar tense that expresses an action that started in the past, is still happening in the present, and will probably happen in the future. All right. And we can also use it to express the duration of the action or to express when the action started. Okay. How do we create sentences with that? Using a subject, the have or has auxiliary, plus been, plus the verb with ing, plus complement. Are we all clear? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Can I stop sharing screen? Okay, so I want you to, everybody, please open the chat. All right, look at the chat here. Ahí les estoy escribiendo para que lo abran fácil. All right, look at the chat right there. All right, right now you have exactly 2 minutes to send me an example using present perfect continuous. The last person is going to dance for everybody. Okay, let's do it. Go. Send me an example using present perfect continuous. Let's see who's the first person. Okay. Okay, I have a lot now. Let me see. Cristabel says, I have been selling cakes for 10 months. Nice. You were the first one. Good job. Christian, I have been working out for a month. Perfect. Noelia, I have been living in San Salvador. And you can complete the idea, right? For 10 years, etc. Elena, I have been studying English for 1 year. Good example, but we have to check the spelling of studying. All right.
Okay, go.
Good.
Sorry.
You're missing one letter on. Rosa, she has been dancing in the party. Okay. I would prefer to say at the party. Perhaps it's the best preposition. Carlos, I have been working out with my friends. Good. Mercedes, I have been reading a book. Martha, I have been doing exercise for 11 months. Henry, I have been singing for 10 months. Joanna, I have been eating an apple. Okay, yeah, but it maybe to give it a little more context, like you can say for 1 hour, something like that. Carla, I have been working in my small business for 4 years. Perfect. Rodrigo, I have studying at the university since 2020. Rodrigo, you are missing something there in that example. Can you tell me what is that you're missing? Check the structure.
Bin.
Can you fix it, please? Okay, so there you go. Very good examples. Very good examples. That is present perfect. Okay, present perfect. Present perfect progressive. Sorry. Present perfect progressive. Okay. I have been studying at the university since 2020. Awesome. Beautiful. That's great. Okay. So there you go. I have been reading the newspaper for a week. Okay, excellent. Good job. All right. So there you go. That is the present perfect continuous, an action that is still in progress, and I can mention how long that progress has been going on for. All right. Any question that you might have? Questions?
No.
No?
Everything clear.
You think it's clear? Perfect. Let me see. We are going to make sure that it's clear. Roxana says, I have been living in this house for 30 years. Perfect. Okay, good job. So we're just going to make sure it's clear. We have a little exercise. It's right here. Okay, and we are going to complete this exercise together. It's about the present perfect progressive. Carlos, could you please read the instructions for us in red?
Okay, complete the phrase using present perfect progressive. Sorry.
Progressive. Okay, so we have the beginning of the sentence. We have the subject, Mrs. How do you pronounce this?
Mrs. Mrs.
Is this a man or a woman?
It's a woman.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mr.
it's a woman.
It's a woman.
It's a
Yeah.
woman. Yeah.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes, correct. It's a woman. Okay. Mrs. All right. Some people get confused and they say Mr. or Misters. No, this is Mrs. Mrs. is a married woman. Okay. And what is a single woman?
Miss.
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 Miss is single, Mrs. is married. So, Mrs. Barreño, and we have the verb teach at our school for 20 years. Mrs. Barreño, the verb teach at our school for 20 years. How would you complete this phrase?
Has been teaching.
Has been
Has
teaching.
been.
Has been
Has been teaching.
teaching. There you go. Mrs. Barreño has been teaching at our school for 20 years. Is this clear what you guys are going to do? Is it clear what you're going to do? Yeah.
Yes.
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 So we're going to work on this together in groups. Okay. I'm going to send this link to the WhatsApp group. What is the WhatsApp group? Here. Okay, I just sent the link to the WhatsApp group. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make small groups. You're going to be working together. All right. And when you finish your exercise, you can send the screenshot to the group. Is it clear? I'll be going from
Yes.
group to group just to make sure that everybody's working, participating. And if you have any questions, please let me know. All right. Let me create the groups. Are you ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go.
You
You
have
have.
Been.
You have.
Watching.
You have been
been
watching.
watching.
Okay.
This radio
Has been.
working.
Okay. Has been working.
The baby has been crying.
Ryan, John started. He has been driving.
Yes. I have been when not going.
The bank.
Use the phrase used in present perfect progressive. Oh yeah. They
They have been
have
cooking spaghetti.
been already. Number one. He
He
has
has
been
been writing
writing
the article.
articles.
Yeah.
I think you're missing the period in the previous one.
Period.
I mean, yeah, but together.
Okay. I feel it. It's spaghetti. Think.
You have been
They have been cooking spaghetti. He has been writing the article. Spaghetti. He has been writing the article. You have been speaking with the doctor. You have. Speaking with the doctor. Speaking with the. She has been sleeping. She has been sleeping in the hammock. Okay, I have been driving the tractor. I have been driving the tractor. Okay. The subject. No, it's correct.
They have been cooking spaghetti. I think it's the word. It's spaghetti.
Yes.
And then it has
He
been
has been writing double T in the bar. Writing the article.
the words. What the words in number 2?
The word writing double T. Maybe it's
Yes,
a mistake.
Okay. If you want, ask again.
Yes.
That's right, I think. Has, right?
Has been teaching. Yes. Teaching.
Feel.
Has been feeling. Have been cycling.
Cycling.
Have been playing. Have been watching. Watching. Has been working. Has been crying.
Don't be silent.
Has been driving. Have been going.
Children.
Have been making. They have been cooking. They have been
Has been.
and I research this this verb on internet in only one T.
Only one T.
Yes, the articles. Articles. The number one is missing the bean. They have been, yes, cooking.
Cooking spaghetti.
No. You have been speaking with the doctor. She has been sleeping in the hammock. Sleeping in the hammock. I have been driving the tractor. Driving the tractor. Why?
Okay, the number 9, I think is the wrong page. And the number 2, I think is with W.
W.
I think. I'm not sure, but I think. but it's nice. But I thought if you want, we can share. The bird, that is the bird.
Yes, send in the group, please.
I didn't send the picture. But send the picture, and I am going to shake the bird because I think it's with W.
Yes,
W too.
mm, the
Fine.
both is correct with double.
No, but is without only with T writing.
Is
Mhm.
double T.
No, only with
It's only
one
one.
T. Uh-huh.
Mm,
So, and probably in the structure, no, because it's third person singular. He has been writing the article. No, I think it's the same problem of the number 9, I think. Yes, because the number 9 is, for me is cool.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Good. All right. So I see your scores on the group. Very good. But it calls my attention that the majority of you have 9 out of 10. So which one was the one that was incorrect? Was that one in particular?
In our group, the number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was the same.
I'm putting on
Yes.
weight because
It's the same.
And the numbers too,
in the number 2.
in the second part. But I think it's problem of publication because I think the structure is, according to Marina and me, is correct.
Okay. So let me see. So let's see, number 9. I'm putting on weight because the verb is go, to the gym for a while. What did you write here?
I have been going.
I have been going.
I've been going.
Okay. All right. I have a question. What is the meaning of I'm putting on weight?
Estoy subiendo de peso.
Oh, I haven't.
Ah, you see the problem? So
Yes.
I'm putting on weight. That means that my weight is going up. Okay. Because I
have not.
Haven't.
or I have not been going to the gym. It was a negative sentence. Okay. That was a problem. All right. So I'm putting on weight because I haven't been going to the gym for a while. All right. And what about number 2? He feel well for 2 weeks. How did you complete this one?
Is the two in the second part?
I'm sorry, what? Can you say it again?
Is the sentences number 2 in the second part?
Oh, in the second part, not in the first part. In the second part. He write the articles has been. How did you complete it?
He has been writing the articles.
He has been writing the articles. There you go, like that. He has been writing the articles. What was the problem with this one? Why did you have problems with this one?
You need to use capital letter.
Ah, okay. No, but the person that told me that they had a problem with this, what happened?
In the case, in our case, on Marina groups, we put the capital letters in the beginning.
You put the capital
But
letter.
it's not the capital letter because the others sentences have problem with the capital letters. It doesn't matter the capital letter. Only this sentence.
And you wrote this specifically?
Yes.
Yes.
With the correct spelling of the verb writing?
Yes.
Yes. So maybe, I don't know, if all the letters and all the words are exactly like this, perhaps there were like some extra spaces in between the words. Sometimes you have like 2 spaces, and that might cause a problem, or a space at the end like this. That could also might cause a problem. I don't know, something like that. Because this sentence, it should be correct. Should be correct. He has been writing the articles. Okay. Something else that I wanted to mention is that some of you, cuando estaba en los grupos, I realized that some of you were having problems with the spelling of the words. Did you have problems with that, like spelling the word with ing or not? Do you know when to duplicate letters, or when to remove letters, or when to add letters? Is that clear? Yes or no?
Well, in my
Yes.
case, a little bit stressed.
I'm sorry?
In my case, I remember most of the verbs when we need to remove or add. But sometimes when you're writing, sometimes I forget. But I think we only with practice.
Okay. Yes, and actually, you know what? There is a video where it's a video that I normally use for my classes, and I think I can recommend it to you guys. The last syllable of the verb. Hold on. Because it's pretty simple, right? So this is about the spelling rules. We're not gonna watch the video because we don't have a lot of time. I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp, but let's go really quick over the rules. So in the video, we know that the general rule is adding ing, right? De entrada, el video nos dice W, X, and Y, just add ing. Like, you know, there's nothing you need to do. Whenever a verb finishes with W, X, and Y, we don't do anything else, simply add ing. Okay, whereas like snowing, mixing, crying, we are not going to change them at all. Okay, so todas las reglas que vamos a ver de aquí en adelante, they don't apply for W, X, and Y. Is it clear? Yes?
Yes, it is.
All right, so what is the first rule? The first rule is that whenever you have a verb that finishes with the letters I, E, for example, lie, die, tie, or vi, you remove the letters I, E, and you change them to Y, okay? And then you add ing. So lie changes to lying with Y, right? And the rest too. Okay, is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, what happens with the next rule? The next rule is when you have a verb that finishes with one silent E. For example, the case of make finishes with a silent E, and it's only one, right? For example, we don't say makey, right? We say make. We don't say dance, we say dance. Ride the, no, it's ride. And it's not savey, it's save. So all of these words finish with one, only one letter E that is silent. Okay, what happens in these cases? We remove E.
All of these words end with one E. We're going to take off the E.
And add ing. All right, remove the E and add ing. However, when you have words like see and flee, or for example, in the verb be, what happens? In the verb be, okay, that they have two letters E, and y esta, aunque sea una, it's not silent, right? Si la pronunciamos, decimos be. So in these cases, we are simply going to add ing, and we are not going to remove any letter, okay? So for example, the word see will be pronounced as, how do you pronounce it?
Sing.
Sing.
All right. This is pronounced as seeing, okay? Two syllables. Ya no es una sola sílaba, it's two. Seeing. All right, seeing. Yes, seeing. How do you pronounce this?
Bing.
Being.
Okay, attention, no es being, all right, is being.
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 Being, two syllables. Being. Being. Not being. Being. How do you pronounce it?
Being.
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 There you go. Why? Because the letter E is not silent. Si la pronunciamos, es que hay que respetarla. Being. Okay? Is that clear? Good. The other rule, and this is a very, important one, is when we have a word that finishes in a consonant, vowel, consonant combination. All right? Take, for example, the word, oh my God, wait. Take, for example, the word shop, okay? Shop finishes with, what is this, consonant or vowel?
Consonant.
Consonant.
This?
Vowel.
Vowel.
And?
Consonant.
Consonant.
So it has that consonant, vowel, consonant combination. So we duplicate the last consonant. Shop, shopping with double P. Get, getting with double P. Begin, beginning with double P. And swim, swimming with double P, with double M. All right, aquí dije double P, double N, double M. All right, you get my point. All right, so whenever you have a consonant, vowel, consonant combination at the end of the words, you're going to duplicate the last letter. Do you understand this?
Yes.
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 Except, okay, it's never that simple, right? There are some exceptions. So except, for example, veamos todas estas palabras. They all finish in a consonant, vowel, consonant combination. Consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, and consonant, vowel, consonant. But as you can see right here, a ninguna de ellas we duplicate the letters. Why? Well, because these words they have more than one syllable, pero igual, eso no es lo importante. Lo importante es que the syllable with the consonant vowel consonant combination is not stressed. What is stress? Stress is when you raise your voice a little more, all right? You give the biggest strength to your voice in that particular part of the sentence, of the word, sorry. So for example, in the word answer, we have two syllables. We have an and we have sir. And sir. Which syllable is stressed? That means which syllable has the biggest strength in your voice? Syllable 1 or syllable 2? What do you think?
First one.
The first one.
And
So,
Syllable 2.
what?
Syllable 2.
Syllable 2. So, question. Is this pronounced answer, or is this pronounced answer? How is it pronounced? Answer or answer? Answer or answer?
Answer.
The second one is
Answer.
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 It is pronounced answer. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Which syllable is stressed? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number one.
So vemos que aunque aquí tenga consonant, vowel, consonant, it is not stressed, so we don't duplicate the letters, okay? And the same thing happens here. Is this open or is this open? What is it? Open or open?
open.
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 So this, no, it's not open, it's open. You don't say, hey, can you open the window? No, you say, can you open the window? All right. So the consonant vowel consonant is not stressed, okay? Is not stressed, and therefore we don't duplicate the letters. All right. How about this one? Is it listen or is it listen? What is it?
Listen.
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 So the consonant vowel consonant is not stressed. Therefore, we don't duplicate, okay? And in this case, is it visit or is it visit?
Visit.
Visit.
Visit, all right? And the consonant vowel consonant is not stressed. Take, for example, el ejemplo que veíamos hace rato, right? Like this one. Is this begin or begin?
Begin.
Begin.
Begin. The consonant vowel consonant is stressed, yes or no?
No.
No.
Is it begin or begin?
Begin.
Begin.
The second one.
So is the consonant vowel consonant stressed, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and because it is stressed, we duplicate the N and we put ing. That is correct, okay? Lo mismo pasa con the verb sit. Aquí es una sola sílaba, o sea, no hay de dónde. Entonces, a ley, we say, yes, sitting, right? We duplicate the T. However, si ves con opening and listening, a pesar de que tienen las mismas letras al final, right? N, right? We don't do it. Aquí lo hacemos, yes, pero aquí no, because this is stressed and this is not. The same thing with visit, all right? It has the same letters, right? S-I-T, S-I-T, but in here it is stressed and in here it is not. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. So this is just for you to remember the spelling. Don't worry. I mean, I know it might look like a lot of information, but I'm going to send this on the WhatsApp group as well so that you guys can check it out later, right? And take some notes and, you know, write everything down. By the way, I told you I was gonna send the slide. Okay, ya no les dejé tomar nota en ese. Don't worry, I'm gonna send it. Okay, so far, do we have questions? Do we have questions so far?
No.
No? And there is another exercise que le vamos a empezar a trabajar. We don't have a lot of time because I understand que tenemos que terminar un poquito antes. So it's a listening exercise, okay? So basically, what do you have to do? You're going to play the audio, listen, and complete the sentences. Let's see, por lo menos tal vez podemos hacer las primeras. Let's see.
I have sung that song today.
Can you complete it? I have.
Been listening that song today.
Is that what you heard in the audio?
No, I'm inventing. Sorry, teacher.
No, you have to, come on. You have to listen to the audio and then write what you hear. Listen.
I have sung that song today.
What is the verb? I have.
Song.
Song.
How do you spell song?
S-A-N-G.
That is in past. Sang. That's past.
I know it's
S-U.
S-U-N-G.
S-U-N-G. Correct. Past participle. I have sung that song today. Let's see the other one.
I have lost points in the game.
What is it?
Lost.
Lost. Okay. There you go. And like this, you're going to continue. I'm also going to send it to the WhatsApp group because ya nos quedamos sin tiempo. So you guys can continue with this at home. Okay? Sounds good?
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. There you have it. It's all on WhatsApp. So guys, we're going to be, you know, finishing about this time because I understand that we have to finish a couple of minutes before 6, right? So today we learned, well, we practiced with the present perfect and we learned about the present perfect continuous. I hope that, you know, those things are clear. Do you have any questions before we go? No questions? Perfect. If you, by any chance, if you need anything, if you have any questions, please let me know, right? And, you know, you have my number on WhatsApp. I'll be more than happy to you know, help you with anything you might need. And that's it for today. It was a real pleasure to meet you guys. You guys are really smart, really intelligent. Continue practicing, all right? And we'll see if I see you around, okay, later. Okay? That was all for today, guys. Nice to meet you again.
Okay. Thank you, teacher Son.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.